First of all, give us an idea of how this position came about for you.
It took a while. It took a detour, I guess I have to say, because after I finished my playing career, obviously I had set my mind to returning back home to Latvia overseas and kind of settle down, retire, and I guess I can say now I have unretired back to NHL in a little different position, and this is a new beginning for me. Of course, first year or two were really itchy for me because I still wanted to keep playing, and you know that little kid sits in a hockey player, I guess, for the rest of their life. But you know, for better or worse, you know, few surgeries and few things that I took over the course of my career made my decision of stopping playing so much easier. So I had to really slow down to be capable to, you know, watch my children and grandchildren grow up and actually to be able to chase them at least for a while. And so after a couple of years, I realized that, you know, I need hockey. I wanted to combine this with the hockey and with my home, that's where my heart is in a big picture. But you know, had the opportunity to coach goalies back home for my home team, for Riga team in Kontinental Hockey League, for several months, and then the body was starting to send the signals, and I said it's better sooner than later. So I had a couple corrective surgeries on my knees, and that's what pretty much took major brunt of my time for the last 6 months or so. So now I feel strong enough and also have that zest and that poise. I wanted to get back to hockey, and I guess this is something that I can't live without. You know, I can pretend that I'm happy retired, but it's not true. And it's a great opportunity. It's a great team. It's contending team, young team. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So, and hopefully I can bit by bit help the team to achieve ultimate goal. So that's how I'm looking at it.
How did the Capitals first reach out to you? How did they make that contact?
It went actually through my former hockey agent, so with whom we are still in touch and good friends with. And actually last summer I told him that I would be entertaining idea of coming back and looking at some positions at NHL level, or just to get back to hockey, because this is what I love and this is what I know the best anyway in life. So have been fortunate enough to play the game that I have loved since I remember myself. Was fortunate enough to make it into big leagues and have a pretty colorful career, with some ups and downs, which might be actually bonus in this situation when you are becoming coach and consultant and, I guess in a way, confident for the goalies.
So the only time you coached goalies was with your KHL team?
With the KHL team, and also I coached the goalies for our junior teams before the U18, U20 championships. It's for a short while, and obviously you cannot make a big difference at the time with the goalies in regards to their technique or their skill or even their physical abilities. It's more about you know, their psychology and getting their heads kind of working the right direction and just making them confident. So that's what I feel that goalies have to be. Confidence is the key.
How much do you know about Semyon Varlamov? And I assume you speak Russian, so you'll be able to communicate with him much better than they were able to communicate with him last year.
Well, I know a bit about Semyon. That's his name. I guess he's changing to Semyon, I heard, and which would be pronounced in Russian anyway. So I'm kind of step ahead on this. So, and of course I speak Russian. It will be easier to communicate. My English is fairly sufficient, and I should be able to communicate with him in any languages, whichever he prefers, and it could be also, I hope, asset to make it easier. That transition, obviously he has had great transition in a very short time last year joining the team late in the season and then having a great run in the playoffs. But we know that in hockey it's not what you have done last year or 2 years ago. It's what you have done for us lately. So you always have to be on the top.
Were there many NHL teams interested in you, or did you just, were the Capitals the primary target?
There was no target, really. We were researching a little bit, but there were not really that much competition for Capitals. There were few teams that kind of entertained the idea, but they said no, the position is not open, and position has to be open in order for somebody to get in there. And I guess I can say I got lucky in that regard, because timing could have not been better, and also the location could not been much better than Washington, not only for the organization and for the future of the team, their chances in seasons to come, but also for location, because my former family resides in Raleigh, and so that would be so much easier for children to visit both parents, more often, because before then it was kind of drag, because kid would have to fly forth and back from Europe to US. So it's also big bonus. Of course, I was not looking at that, but I'm saying this is a gift also, in a way.
How many kids do you have in Raleigh?
I have a son in Raleigh, and my daughter, is in college. She's in London.
Oh, London.
London, yeah, London, England.